Hello and welcome. So it's been a while since my last video, and by the way, I have discovered something. I have always wondered why January and February were such terrible times for YouTube. Like there's hardly ever any new videos. It's because it's a terrible time to shoot videos because you have weather problems, you have lighting problems, all these kind of problems. So it's just a really bad time to be making videos. So that's why. Oh, also before we start, my shirt today is merch from Work Play Drive, which is very fitting for today's video because today I'm going to be installing some engine bay bling, which I found out about on Work Play Drive's channel because he has the same bling, well, not exactly the same, just same conceptual bling. He has different colors in his engine of this car. Actually, I think he has a new car by now. Anyway, this is merch from Work Play Drive. Go support him. Go watch his channel. Watch him put stuff on like this because he's better at it than I am. But I'm going to put a little engine bay bling on, and then we'll wrap up. And oh, the other reason I'm late is remember when I wrecked my car? Well, about a week later, one of my teeth broke off and fell out. But it was just long enough after that I don't think the insurance company is going to believe it was caused by the accident, so I'm on the hook for like a couple of $1,000s worth of dental work. Yay! Some of which I've already had done, which I couldn't shoot for a week because I was missing teeth. Anyway, here's the first box. This is again from Billet Technologies, same people that made my oil catch can here, which again should be white. By the way, there's a video coming where I will be replacing this with a white one. Not a Billet Technologies. I'll explain that all in that video. I found a different company. Let me get this. Let's see if I could edit it out, getting the shrink wrap off. So what we have here look at that. Is that not pretty? That is a fuse box cover. See, it's going to go right there, like that. But before we can do that, I need to clean it off. For which purpose, I've been carrying around in my pocket, and now can't find. There's one. I think there's another one in there too. Yep. Alcohol wipes. So I'm going to rub down the surface of the fuse box cover with an alcohol wipe just to make sure that the adhesive can make a good seal when I put it down. Okay. So, now I have to peel off the double sticky tape. There's one. I'm trying to do this where you can see. I got a lot of cameras going, but I'm not sure which ones can see what. Well, I'm sure that box is in the way of the one over there, so I'll move it down. Okay, we got the double sticky tape off. Now, this goes on the fuse box cover. Let's get it all lined up pretty. There we go. Okay. Voila! We seem to be in pretty good shape. It's not coming off. By the way, there's my fuse box. All exposed. Put that back down. Okay. Bling number 1 installed. Moving on to bling number 2. Bling number 2 is, not shockingly, you may be shocked, I say. It's going to be the ABS cover bling. Now, I believe I mentioned in one of my videos when I was showing you under the engine bay, in the engine bay, that it used to be up in, I think, before 2020, there was no cover here. This is the ABS under here. And it's a bunch of weird looking shaped things. Well, they didn't have a cover on it except in the Hellcat. So by the way, this is technically the Hellcat cover. Also, 392, see? Isn't that pretty? Okay. Now, got another alcohol wipe. So I can wipe down the surface of this. Again, we want a nice clean top so that the tape, double-sided tape, can make a good stick. By the way, I was mentioning the weather. It's 50 degrees. I really should have a jacket on, but it would hide this t-shirt, and I wanted y'all to see Workplay Drive's merch. So again, taking off the double-sided tape backing. Which, by the way, is always the hardest part of one of these kind of installs. Is you got to get your little finger, there we go, get your fingernail up under there. Okay, so there we go. Press that down. And voila. We have... Now, I wasn't going to do this yet. I was going to save it because I also have a replacement for this, and a replacement for that, and a replacement for that, and a replacement for that, and a cover for this, I believe, already on order. And I think I can get a cover for this. So that will all be white. By the way, there used to be a company that made body color half covers here for the 6.4 liter Hemi, so I could have had these in white, but no such luck. They stopped making this. Although, if you know of somebody that does make those, please in the comments below let me know. Okay, so that is all the engine bling I have for today. Yes, I know this is a kind of a crappy video, but I haven't done one in a while, and I wanted to catch up to you. Let me get me back in the picture. Because, yeah, you really need to see my ugly mug. So that is the engine bling for today. Again, from Billet Technologies, which was also the source of this, but this is not white and will be being replaced. By the way, the reason I didn't go back to Billet, well, one, I was mad at Billet Technologies, as I mentioned when I was installing this, that they wouldn't let me change the spec like a day after I ordered it because it released to production that they didn't make it for 2 months. But the other thing is, the one I ordered, remember when I was installing it, I kept pointing to this other bolt where I said some install onto this bolt, which has just hanging out there with nothing to do. Well, I got one that installs on that bolt. So I can put that plug that wiring harness back in where it belongs, because I just want to make sure that I don't mess up the wiring. So I'll report back when I do that video. I'll explain all that. So that's it for today. Come back next week. It'll either be more engine bling. I still have the rock guards to put on, but again, it's 50 degrees. I didn't want to lie down on the cold garage floor to be putting those on. So as soon as it gets warmer, it was like last week I could have done. But when it gets warmer, I will put the rock guards on the sides. There's plenty more to come. I got plenty more mods I'm going to do. So y'all come back, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good week. Or so. Because like I said, I can't guarantee how. Just come back. Later.